This is Kuya. And English version of my Bible verse reflection is Matthew 16 verse 25. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. This Bible verse is simple. If you love your life too much, just because of, I know the reasons why, the riches, the earthly desires, Satan made those things for you to shy away from the Lord. Okay? Okay, you may use it today in your life. Okay, the money, the essentials. Okay, you will use it as an instrument to move, to live for your body. But your soul must remain to God, to Jesus Christ. Never sell your soul for money, for fame, for power, and the earthly desires that is temporary. That only costs a lifetime. You can never bring those riches, those powers, those wealth, those whatever you have today in your life, you can never bring them in the afterlife. Okay? Okay, no, I understand that you don't want to regret your life on earth. Okay, live a successful life, be with your family, build a successful career, earn a lot of money to financially be stable and spend your expenses, pay for your bills. That's the essentials. Okay, there's no problem about that. But if you love your life in a way that you don't want to lose it, you don't want to die because you're clinging on your money, you're clinging on your riches, you're clinging on your earthly desires, that's when God will step in and make you lose that life. Because you value not your life. You don't value the gift of life. You only value the earthly desires. Okay, that is Satan's deception of love. He is the father of lies, and he will use every means, the money, the temptations, the things. He can even use good deeds for you to do bad. You understand me? The father of lies, Satan, will use any means for you to lose your life and be away from Jesus. Okay? But those who lose their life for Jesus Christ, those people who are getting persecuted, who are dying and never surrendering the name of Jesus Christ against any religion, against anything, they will never denounce their faith. I will live and die for Jesus Christ. That's their last words before dying. Okay? Will you worship Allah? Will you worship this or that? This religion? Give up Christianity and you will live another day. We will spare you, give you money, give you everything. But what will happen if you do that? It's, denouncing your faith is the same as betraying him, doing the Judas thing. Denying him in front of people is making him deny you in front of the Father. You understand that? It's the same thing. You loving your life for earthly desires and shying away from Jesus or God's words, bro. If you denounce your faith for whatever reasons, for money, for earthly desires, it's like the same as denying His name, right? Denying God's name for whatever is the condition, just in exchange of your life. Bro, you should be willing to die if your life is for Christ. Guys, if you live your lives to Christ, no matter how fast you die, you will go to heaven, right? Just believe and live your life for Christ. And if you die for Him, He will find you. Jesus will be the first person to look for your soul. Okay? If you get persecuted because you didn't denounce your faith, I will live and die for Jesus Christ. I don't care if you persecute me. I don't care if you kill me right now. I won't worship money. I won't worship fame. I won't worship power. I only worship one God, and that is Jesus Christ, baby. That's what I'm talking about, okay? It's just a simple Bible verse for those who love their lives because of whatever they're holding on to their lifetime, the money, the fame, the power. You will lose it someday, okay? And definitely you're going to hell because you're afraid of dying because of what you have in life. That's the simple reason about that. Okay, we understand you don't want to lose your family, you don't want to lose your loved ones, but dying that way is fine. But you being afraid to die just because of whatever you have in this life, that's not a good example. You should be a role model. You should be a modern day saint, a modern day Jesus Christ, a modern day good Samaritan to the younger people who sees you as an inspiration, as a motivation, and even to the young people looking to your sons, your daughters, your younger siblings. Come on. You have to do better than that. Okay? But whoever loses their life for Jesus Christ or God, okay, he will be the first person, or God will be the first one to find and look for your soul on your judgment day, on your death. On your deathbed, you dying for God, and he will look for your soul right away. The moment you die, the seconds, minutes after your death, he's going for it. Come on, here's your ticket. Come to paradise. But you holding, I don't want to die. I love my money. I love my bucks. I love my Franklins. I love my golds. I love my silvers. I love my power. I'm like a king in here. I'm like a god in here. That's when you realize everything you have in this life is nothing because it's just a prop of Satan to deceive you and shy you away from the real mission, and that is to live your life for Christ. Never get deceived. Use it as an essential for life, only to move as a resources, as an instrument for you to live the life. But don't forget your goal. Don't forget your mission. Okay? You're a son or a daughter of God, and you are living to spread those words. You are living for Jesus Christ. So you will live and die for him, and he will live and die for you as well. Because he did. He lived and died for us. So why can't we? You understand me? God bless. So use social media the right way. Let's be modern day Jesus Christ. Know Jesus Christ even more, and let's all regather lost souls to be back to him. That's all.